Hey guys, Allie with Tip B here, and today we're going to look at an iPad accessory. This is the CaseMate Walkabout case for iPad. This right now I believe is right around $80 in the Tip B store. It's genuine leather. To me, it feels more like suede. I don't know. To me, it doesn't feel like leather. It feels like what suede would feel like, and I don't think you can really tell on here, but it definitely looks like suede to me, and that's what it feels like too. But overall, I really like this case. On the back, you'll see that you have a flap here. And it looks somewhat, if I back it up here, it looks somewhat like a manila envelope, I guess. And I really like it. The way this works is it doesn't have any latches or enclosures. It's a row of magnets four magnets that's embedded in here. And it just kind of snaps closed. And I haven't had any issues, and one thing I do really like about this case is the fact that it's not too snug or too loose to where the iPad moves around in it. So I can just slide the iPad right in there. And it snaps shut nice. And it's not, if you turn it over, it's not going to fall out. It's not, you're not going to have that issue with it. The only thing I would say about this case is if you want something that's going to protect against falls, I don't know if I would recommend this, especially at that price. This, I think, is aimed at people who maybe just want something a little bit slimmer so they can put it in a book bag or whatnot. I wouldn't really depend on it to break a fall, or at least a serious fall. If I dropped it on something like this where it's on carpet, I don't think that, it would get damaged. But I think that if you dropped it, from high up, that you might, get a little bit damaged, or the iPad could still crack, because it's not very thick. I think this is more aimed at being, sleek and trendy, and something for people that maybe just want to stick it in their briefcase, or another hard case that they probably carry around on a daily basis. And for that, it works really well. This is the one we've been using out of all the ones that I've recently tested. This is probably our favorite one, and it comes out really easy. The one thing I do like about this is, as you can notice, I'm doing this all one-handed. They're typically pretty easy to get out. Like, they don't stay in there too much, or they're not too hard to get out of this case. I can just kind of shake it a little bit. So it's not really tight around the edges. I'm not so worried about the iPad being tight around the edges as I was maybe with previous generations of the iPhone that had that really glassy chrome around the edges that would scratch really easily. But still, it's always a concern, especially if it's tight around the black finish around here. But overall, I would give this case probably a 4-star rating. It's good at what it does, what it says it's going to do. It doesn't, it's not advertising itself to be like an OtterBox case, so, if you're expecting that, I might go with something a little bit different. But if you want something that's maybe just a little bit more low profile and sleek and, holds and will hold up well, and it doesn't seem like it gets dirty, so that's a good point. This would be a good one. If this is not the case for you, check out store.tipb.com to see if you can find anything else you like. Thanks, guys.